I've not removed my keys since I bought the car. Guarantee you I've got more than 30 messages on my phone. Some guy was like, yep, I'm gonna build the Colosseum and I'm gonna live in it. Welcome back to another video. Today's gonna be something completely different. So essentially what I'm gonna be doing is a vlog. This is totally unrehearsed. There's no planning to this. Whatever happens today, but it gives you a bit of an insight to what I get up to. This was sparked by some of the stories that I was doing on WhatsApp as well as on my Instagram. I'll leave links to those in the description if you want to keep up to date with what I'm up to. But I thought it would be quite a nice thing to give you a full insight day as a director, just to give you a bit of insight what we've done so far today. So we've had team meetings, something that we do every day, 15-minute meetings with each one of the groups. So we specialize in Dubai Hills, Talal Al Gaf, Arabian Ranches. And now the guys are getting ready for a call-out session, reaching out to owners they've spoken to, you know, having conversations and obviously getting out there in the markets. All right, cool, guys. Who's got their list ready? We're good?
Ready.
Ready? Okay, we've got 1 hour. What are you doing? Picked up one, yeah?
Yeah.
Picked up one. What you got? 10 minutes. Guys, 46 points. Ahmed, well done. Waleed, 102. Come on, man. Love that. Well done. Come on, more than that. More energy than that. Meet the lovely Renee. She's a little camera shy, but anyway, end of the month, we've just done payroll yesterday, so we've got a few things to catch up on that side. I mean, as a director in this industry, number one is it's a fast-paced moving industry and there's lots of things to do. So you'll kind of get an understanding of some of the crazy twists and turns that the day may take, but we need to discuss payroll, the rest of it. Let's go. Okay. Welcome to my office. I mean, if you watch my videos, you'll know how this comes together. Remember, this is my favorite piece. 1 in a million. So, plan of action today. There's a few things happening at the moment. Number one is we've had these meetings. We've set everyone in the right direction in terms of making calls. The next thing that we have to do is I've got to sort the accounts out, and then we've got to go to the trustee office potentially because there's an issue with one of the deals that Katerina's doing in the office. So it's such a weird situation, but need to resolve that. The client's away in France at the moment, so they're not here. So they're relying on us to get a solution so we can go into contracts and close that deal. Then later on today, I've got an interview. And then after that, we've got some viewings in Arabian Ranches 3. I guarantee you that the day will not go exactly as planned, but that's the reality of like real estate. One day almost feels like a week. I'll tell you that now. You'll understand some of it, but yeah, it's wild. But that's why we love it. That's why we love real estate. That's why we love Dubai. Form A's been accepted.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Get that listed. Has your Form A been accepted?
Yeah, by Mohammed.
It's done.
The same second.
We're just waiting for Sarah to accept, so problem solved. Let's go. I'll tell you something crazy, Sharif. I don't think I've ever taken the keys out of my car. Ever. Ever. My keys literally is always in there. This is a wild contrast between the UK, where if you left your keys in the car or your door open, something's gonna get stolen. I've not removed my keys since I bought the car. I literally sat it in the middle. I mean, if you wanted to steal my car, the keys are in the car. But obviously that's not permission to steal it, but that's Dubai. And the most annoying thing, right, is the car doesn't even warm up by the time I get home. Well, it just about literally gets the temperature. Live too close. I guess there's worse problems to have. So I basically recently moved over. Did I say where I was going? No, I didn't. I didn't even say where I was going. I was. I mean, the reason I'm jumping in the car was because I'm going home. I'm going home to have lunch. So I've got a family, got 4 kids, 3 girls, 1 boy, and I don't really get much time. Obviously, this job is a little bit It's a little bit all over the place. There's a lot to do. You have a schedule of things that you're trying to complete for the day, but then on the actual day, there's loads of little things that take you off track and need to be addressed straight away. So I try and go for lunch, even if it's 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever it is. The kids are off school right now, so it's good I get to see them. My youngest, my son, Suleiman, he's 1, so he's always there, big smile on his face. Maybe he'll be in the vlog, who knows. The office is based in Dubai Hills, so we live in one of the local communities. So my real strategy was to get into something a little bit bigger, something that we could enjoy, and I felt like that community was good, so we're renting there and buying different assets that make sense for investment. The numbers just have to work for an investment, but if you're living in the property, it's different. So anyway, this is the boulevard. I might as well give you a bit of an explanation in terms of Dubai Hills. If you have a look over here, this is the main boulevard. So on the right hand side, you can't see my hands, but there you go, a little bit. On the right hand side, you have a few upcoming buildings here, and on the left hand side, again, we've gone past the ones that are built and ready, but these ones I'm really excited. This is Elvira. So imagine this, we're in Dubai Hills right now, then you've got this traffic light just in front of us here, and just at the other side, that's Barsha South. You get all the benefits of Dubai Hills, being close to the mall, being close to the park, being close to everything, and in some cases, I mean, like if you're in some communities, especially on the golf course side, it's actually quicker for me to get to the mall, Dubai Hills Mall, than it would take them, because they will go all the way through the community. Welcome to Barsha South. I mean, generally speaking, over here, like most of the houses are yellow, or like a sandy color, but you've got a lot of these guys that have actually just renovated them, either to live in themselves or, they've realized that the rental market is really strong, especially around this area. So it makes sense, renovate it and, rent it out. There's one, in fact, on the corner. I'll show you. This one on the corner here. So they've just done a renovation over here. And I think they've split it into 2 houses, I'm not sure, because there seems to be 2 entrances. Welcome to Mikasa. All right, so we're here. I mean, hey bro. It's a big space, older property, but perfect for us. I mean, the inside feels fresh, new. We've got a pool, everything you need. Everything you need to cool down. You've got my cold plunge there. If you follow my stories, I use that a lot. And let's go see inside. What's that?
It's finished!
Oh, you dropped out, dude.
No.
I hide from him. Hey! Hey! You say hello? He's unsure. Trouble. What are you doing under my desk?
They try to make
Have a look at
dens.
this.
They make dens under them.
So my desk has become a fort. What is it? What is that? Is that your new house? You want to see something funny? They've got the Colosseum. Some guy was like, "Yep, I'm going to build the Colosseum and I'm going to live in it." So anyway, got an interview at 3 o'clock. Then just before that, I need to pop over to Golf Place. So we're just about to take an instruction on a 6-bed Golf Place villa. So I just need to see that property so I can clearly understand exactly what it looks like outside, and then hopefully be able to get the listing. While we're going to Golf Place, before we get there, I mean, on the left-hand side here, you can see Address Hillcrest. Address Hillcrest is 10,000 square foot. It's like a Golf Place, but it's more exclusive because it's Address branded. And what's really interesting, they've got a massive lagoon that runs all the way in between. I've sold a few of these properties. They come in 2 types. So they come in the classic and then the modern as well. But this is just about to hand over, like a really good opportunity. Golf Place 2 was the last handover of this sort, and in fact that's where we're going now. So basically, just to give you some background, this guy got the handover of his Golf Place just before he left. So the keys were ready to collect. He's done all the snagging, made sure everything's fine. and basically he wants to get out of the market. He's a portfolio investor, so he's got a number of properties. He doesn't have any emotional attachment to it, except for, you know, making the maximum amount of money possible. So go check it out. There's a few buildings over there. You got Ellington House, that's one of the new ones over there. And then you've got the mosque, which is on the right hand side. Dubai is a crazy place. I mean, this mosque came up so quickly, like so quickly they constructed it. And then just behind you've got Fairway. So Fairway is essentially, generally speaking, you've got plot sizes of around 12,000 square foot. But what they did is they gave everyone the opportunity to build whatever they wanted within the parameters of, you know, what the guidelines that they wanted to give. But essentially they said, look, you can build it, you can buy the plot, you can build it. The guys that bought this off plan have done phenomenally well. I mean, I've seen some horror stories over here in terms of like the kind of properties that people have actually like built. Some of them have not really been executed very well. That's the thing in Dubai. You know, there's different levels of, you know, what you can achieve. Of course, you want to make sure you're going with the right contractor, someone that can really project manage the whole project, especially if you're building a house. Bad and good. So then we're coming in, you've got the club villas on the left-hand side, and then you come over to the main entrance. There's some F&Bs, food and beverage, over on this side anyway, so generally speaking, people can get into the community, even if they're not resident on this side. Hills View just over there. Massive, massive properties. So imagine Fairways with big properties, but when you look at the size of that property, I mean, that's unbelievable. 30-odd thousand square foot. And then on the other side, so that was Hills View, you got Hills Grove. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to see over here. So there's Golf Place 2. On the left-hand side, these ones view the park. On the right-hand side, these ones view towards the golf course. So up to a point, it's Golf Place 1. So this has been lived in for many, over a year. That's actually Golf Grove. So these are townhouses just behind. So the owners basically asked me to give him a valuation on how much I think the property's worth. So of course, you know, it has been handed over. I think they're just doing some final snags. But I wanted to just sort of better understand how close the properties were behind, so I could give him, the best idea in terms of valuation. So this is a 6-bed in Golf Place, massive property, so much potential. Every Emaar property is going to get handed over without landscaping, but it's basically a blank canvas for you to add, whatever makes sense in terms of your lifestyle, how you want to use the property. So I mean, looking at it here, quite private, landscaped area behind, looks quite nice. The garden behind it as well looks good as well. The thing is, it's not even just the community that you rely on, but you rely on others doing, a good job in terms of landscaping, because in most of these villas, they're relatively close to each other. You don't have as much separation there. So if someone's done a really good job on the opposite side landscaping their house, it's going to look really nice from your house as well. So you get to enjoy that. I mean, it looks like they're just doing some painting work and some touching up here. I mean, it's basically ready for handover. I mean, massive space. I love the louvres over here separating that main grand entrance that goes all the way up. I have to do a proper walkthrough video on this. They're just doing some glass polishing at the moment. So literally final steps. Obviously, they've got lots of tape out there to make sure everything's protected. But that's going to be a really lovely property to take to market. It's something common with, it's the first time I've done business with this guy, but essentially he wants to test that I know what I'm talking about. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to actually see the property, get eyes on it, understand exactly what we're trying to sell before giving him a number of where I felt like the property should be marketed. So yeah, inshallah, let's see. Always tell the guys, get eyes on the property, understand what you're selling, and that's how you're going to sell it. Got takeaway coffee, cold, exactly what you need in this weather. It's so hot. Don't you feel like it is so hot? So almost unbearable at some points. Catches you out. So anyway, it's 2:30 and we need to get back 3 o'clock. Got a 3 o'clock interview. Hi from the UK. So Maria's our recruiter. So she's, you'll meet her in another vlog if we do one of these again. But essentially she's had a conversation with him trying to move to the UAE from the UK. She wants me to have a conversation. I remember the day I started in real estate, I remember coming up here and thinking, well, this was all under construction. And I remember going down here and just seeing the golf course. I was thinking, whoa, look at this place, unbelievable. So we're on interview now. Gonna have a conversation with him. It's gone past the vetting. How do you think that sits with you? Do you feel like you're someone that will go out, build relationships? The biggest thing over here in Dubai is the people that you're rubbing shoulders with, they're doing business at a different scale. All right, so we just got into Arabian Ranches 3. We've got a few units to show this client. So like I said, he's a good friend. Now we've done a few transactions together. So we're gonna see what he likes. We've got some units in Sun, which is the earliest phase to hand over. We've got Ruba, which is one of the, I think it's the 4th one to hand over. And then we've got Bliss, which is a little bit different. So we're at the first property. It's a 4-bedroom townhouse. We're showing him, the owner lives here. And we're gonna show him the property, see what he thinks, and then go over to the other locations. Yeah, Sharif, just show these guys that are watching the vlog exactly what this community is about. All right, so I had a look at it. It's good. It's good as a corner unit. I mean, the last property that he had was a Maypool 4-bed, which is very similar, like very, very similar. More or less identical in terms of the layout, the configuration. So it was really interesting to show him this one. He did really well on Airbnb for that property. So let's see what he thinks. If you just turn around here, so that's the community center. They get a bit funny when it comes to taking videos in Emaar communities. But Sharif, if you do it on the sly, get a few clips of that lazy river, it's probably the nicest pool that they've got in Arabian Ranches 3. I like it. So there's a kids pool here. So now we're going to go see a property in Ruba. We've got 3 properties to see, 2 on the park, and then we've got 1 that's back to back. It's a 3-bed, so it's a little bit cheaper. So we'll see what kind of resonates with the client, see what he feels. But this other property's on this green belt here. A little bit more space between the 2 rows of properties. All right, so we just finished off in Ruba. So we're heading over to Bliss, probably look at Kaya, just for interest's sake. But it is hot. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm sweating. This is a common theme when you do viewings in Dubai over the summer. Now we're in Bliss. The right-hand side is Bliss. Left-hand side is Kaya. So Kaya are the independent villas. As soon as we turn in, everything changes. It's a one-way road all the way around the community. And yeah, I mean, it feels very different, which I liked. Every one of these properties has that single row feel. So nothing feels like they're back to back. You see here, now you get an idea. I like it. Maybe you don't. I feel like it feels more intimate. It feels a little bit different. You've got these little pocket parks all over the place, play areas, these sort of things. I like it. So we've seen Bliss. Bliss, a little bit different in terms of the layout, more internal space. Very small garden, but you've got this terrace area upstairs. But yeah, now we're gonna go check out another version of this, and then we're just gonna show Kaya just for a reference point, so you can see it, and then that'll be the end of the vlog. That's not the end of the day, that's the end of the vlog. Big difference. One thing I'm not looking forward to is that as soon as I finish this viewing, guarantee you I've got more than 30 messages on my phone. Not an exaggeration. Guarantee you I've got 30 messages that are people like, oh, I need something, I need to do something. But I love it. I chose this life. Everything's interesting at this point, but opposite here, that's June. June is a G+2 layout. So you've got a ground floor, one floor, and then one above. This is very similar to something like Tilal Al Ghaf. Tilal Al Ghaf has a very similar Aura product, but this is June 2, and they've got June 1 that's handing over soon as well. If you're around the area and you want to check out Arabian Ranches 3, even if you're not going to check out the properties, maybe if you feel like it's an area you could consider, just come over to the souk. There's some good food there. I think last time we went for some sushi, really good. It was actually very, very good food. Highly recommended. And they've got about 7-8 coffee places that you could go to. Pete's Coffee, Starbucks, whatever, wherever you want. They've got it there. It's quite good. So now we're coming into Kaya. Big man John. So we're in Kaya. It's in the unit, the client's left.
Yeah.
Evening. How many messages have you got to get back to?
A lot.
Probably a lot. It's good. Alhamdulillah, that's what I like to see. But we just came to have a look at this property. It was locked, unfortunately, but it was only something that we were just looking at out of interest. But 4-bedroom in Kaya, independent unit, comparable to Sidra, comparable to Harmony. Again, this is not a sales pitch. This is a day in the life. I wanted to give you a bit of an idea in terms of what the day looks like. I have no idea how, Sharif, you're going to get this done. I think we've probably got, 3 hours of footage?
More maybe.
4, yeah. That's going to be fun to look at. But if you enjoyed this style of content, again, this is a bit of a trial to see if you like it, if you resonate with it. Leave a comment and let me know to do another one. Maybe we can do it a weekly occurrence, maybe a daily occurrence. Sharif's never going to come back to the office again. He's smiling right now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely will, though, document my process of buying a property, the latest property that I purchased in Park Heights, just in terms of acquisition. When we get the handover, I'm going to be transferring probably middle of August on that one. So look forward to, let's go before the security come. But yeah, look forward to seeing you in the next video, even though I won't see you because it's a video and you can see me, not the other way around. If you have any questions, my WhatsApp telephone number is in the description. Always happy to connect. Take care.